Hello and welcome to Knitbits video blog. I have been a busy knitter. I have been knitting nothing but hats because I figured out that hats are my niche. So over the past week or so I have knitted an equivalent about 4 to 5 hats. A couple of them I frogged and a couple of them I've had to restart several times. I already showed you I was starting on this hat. I finished and blocked it. And it looks gorgeous. This hat will be up for sale soon. And there was so much yarn left over that I was able to make a small baby hat. And this is for a preemie to a newborn. And this will also be up for sale momentarily. Who knows, it'll be up soon. And the same pattern that I made the baby hat out of, although I gave this a little point, I knitted the Summer Blossom yarn that I had gotten out of it. I'm going to tie in the ends, and I remember why I bought the yarn again. I bought the yarn because I loved how it looked knitted up. It doesn't look like much in the skein that it comes in. To me, it doesn't look very pretty anyway. It looks like this, and the colors are alright. It's nothing special when it's like this, but when it's knitted up, it looks gorgeous, and I had a fun time watching the colors come together and remembering why I liked it. As well as knitting hats, I knitted and frogged a shawl/scarf that I was making. You can see the work on progress on my DeviantArt page, which should be in the comment area below. Go check it out. Yeah, I knitted and frogged this. It turned out too short, and it was more long than wide, and I wanted it nice and wide to do something with, like a nice wraparound. And I'm kind of taking a break from the heavy-duty pattern hats with the tiny yarn that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Now I've gone back to a worsted weight cascade yarn, and I'm just knitting a basic hat that has a bunch of yarn over. It starts out with a rib rim, and then the pattern goes yarn over, knit together, one row, yarn over, and knit together the next row, and then you just repeat to the decrease, which I should be able to put the pattern in the comment area. If not, I'll write it down for you, and I'll show you the work on progress on my DeviantArt. Go check it out. As well as knitting, I have gotten one of my favorite games, and well, it's a sequel, sort of, to the original game, which the original game is Okami. This is Okami, and I have had a lot of fun playing with it. It does not keep a smooth consistency with the original Okami game, but it still has good gameplay, and you kind of have to think of it out of context from the original game. And this game, you play a wolf, but you also have to guide a boy or human. You turn out to have several different partners. The first one you start out with is a boy. The next one you work with a mermaid. Next is a moon spirit, and you switch in between those constantly throughout the entire game. And I really enjoy it. It's fun. Me and my camera woman, Andrea, have adored this game for the longest of time, and after I finish playing this version of the game, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go and play the original Okami with Andrea, and that'll be a lot of fun, because we have started this whole account where me and her switch off between which one is playing the game, and we play it all together, and I really enjoy it. As well as all of that, I have gone back to put making hair feathers. As you can see, I'm wearing one of the newer ones that I've made. I've made several in the past, and I've put them and taken them off of my Etsy store. If you would like one, I suggest that you put in a comment request. Otherwise, they're not up for sale. I think that's it. If you want to see any of the paintings that I'm working on, please head over to DeviantArt. I'm constantly painting. I haven't put any of my newer stuff up. Well, I've put some of my stuff that I've been working on earlier this week, but not the most recent ones that I have started on. Which with AP art, I have to constantly make one. I have to make at least 2 per week. And that's about where I'm going with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Knitbits video blog. Check out my Etsy store. I'm going to have hats up later, in between, sometime in the next 2 weeks or so. I really suggest you go check out my DeviantArt. I got stuff up there, and I'm very excited about this. Okay, well, bye!